going on, everybody? This is Brandon. Welcome to By His Grace. I want to talk to y'all about something today. There's a lot of people out there that have chose to not follow the faith or who have left the faith because of hypocrites. And don't get me wrong, Christianity has a lot of hypocrites, just like everywhere else. There's no question. People will come out and say they're not Christians because of the bad Christians or because of sexual assault and molestation in churches, things like that. And it happens, and it's horrible, and it's disgusting. Here's my response to that. You ever walk into a Guitar Center? You walk into a Guitar Center, almost guaranteed you're going to see somebody in there playing a guitar, trying to play guitar. You walk into a Guitar Center, some 12 or 13-year-old sitting there with an electric guitar playing Sweet Child of Mine. Jamming out. Absolutely butchering it. Killing it. It's horrible. It hurts your ears. If you walk in there and you hear that, and you hear this kid butchering Sweet Child of Mine, what's your thought process? What are you thinking? Man, that kid needs to practice. Or somebody take that guitar away from that kid because he's killing this song. Or maybe you're like, man, you know what? I hope that kid gets better. Then what you're going to do, if you like the song he's playing, say you like Sweet Child of Mine, you're going to leave Guitar Center when you're done getting your stuff. You're going to get in the car, turn on your radio. You're going to listen to the original. You're going to listen to Guns N' Roses' Sweet Child of Mine. So I ask you, knowing this, what do you do when you hear a Christian who's not a good Christian saying bad things? Or what do you do when you hear of someone who's not a good Christian doing bad things? Why does that make you say Christianity's bad? Or God is bad? God couldn't be real because look at all of the things going on in his church. Jesus couldn't be good because look at all of the things going on in his church. Let me ask you a question. When you hear of bad things or you see bad things happening with people who call themselves Christians, why don't you do the same thing you would have done at Guitar Center? Why don't you leave and go check out the original? Why don't you go pick this book up and listen to the original? Because those people out there that are sinning, that are hurting people, that are being hypocrites, that are being ignorant, judging. You know, there's a saying in the Bible and it says, why would you tell your neighbor of the speck in his eye when you've got a plank in yours? if you're going to judge somebody, you better make sure that you've got nothing, because you're going to be judged just as harsh as you just judged somebody else. So the next time you hear a bad Christian, or you hear of a bad Christian, and I say Christian because that's what they call themselves, that doesn't mean they are. There's a lot of people who call themselves a Christian that are not a Christian. False converts, look it up. They think they're Christians, but they're not following Christianity. The next time you see something like that, just like you would at Guitar Center when you heard somebody playing Sweet Child of Mine horribly, you're not going to say, oh, Guns N' Roses is horrible, I'm never listening to them again. Their music is horrible, listen to that. Nah. You're going to get in the car and you're going to listen to the original. So the next time that happens to you with a Christian, get away from that. Pull this out and listen to the original. Because I tell you, it's a heck of a lot better than what you're hearing. And it's a whole different storybook altogether. This is the original. This is where it all boils down. So, I challenge you, the next time you hear a bad Christian, or you hear of a bad Christian, to pull this book out, start reading. Read John. You want to hear about Jesus? Read John. I'll tell you all about it. That's the original. Not the bad people. Not the people who call themselves Christian who do bad things. They are not who this was written by, and they are not who this was written about. Do me a favor, like I said, next time, do that. Go to the original. That is where you're going to find the truth. That's all I got. Love you guys. Till next time, God bless.